Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes on the private Everlasting server. We are with Silver Phoenix, our level 36 martial arts scrapper, and I've got a time mission here, um, which is to stop the destruction of an art exhibit. And so we have an hour to go in here and try to stop the council from destroying art. I don't have any story arcs. I've been trying for a while to get ones from Colleen Nelson and Stephen Sheridan, and I've got her way up over this break point, so I'm not sure at what point she's going to give me a story arc. Stephen Sheridan isn't here yet, so I'm hoping at least when he gets here he'll give me a story arc, but I'm not really sure. If these two things don't lead to story arcs, I'm going to switch contacts. Since I had them, I figured I would try. Because at this stage, everybody really should be, each contact really should be giving me a story arc at some point. Alright, so the council is trying to destroy art exhibits. There are 2 exhibits to save in this map. It's not a huge map, sort of a medium-ish map. And there they are, right here. And this guy is trying to attack the exhibit, so we gotta hit him too, or taunt him. Alright, we got that guy. Yeah, the exhibit was almost destroyed. So what we're gonna have to do is taunt these other guys. Minion, minion. Alright. So I'm gonna have to go in there and spin. There we go. Okay, that's it. That is a really quick mission. Let's beat these guys up. I don't want to get too much experience when I'm not on a story arc, but we can go ahead and beat a few of these guys up. It's not too bad. We can maybe finish this bulb and then I'll stop. I don't even know if we're going to finish this bulb because we got quite a bit of experience left to gain to finish it, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, that was a really quick mission. I don't know what the story is on that. But we'll finish these guys who are in sight. Certainly Silver Phoenix isn't going to leave a bunch of council. Oh, I've got super jump on. How many times am I going to forget to switch that? Silver Phoenix is not going to just leave villains in plain sight like that, you know, and not defeat them. What is this? Life drain minus accuracy. Okay, so we're going to head out, and this leaves us with 1 mission, and let's contact Colleen. Still no story arc. And so let's do Stephen Sheridan's mission. One of the reasons I took this is this mission's in Bricktown and his is in Craze Folly. Now here's the weird thing. I'm supposed to show up at a science fiction convention as a celebrity. Okay? That's what I'm supposed to do. When I get there, it's going to say some villains like the Freak Show crashed the party. That's fine. But the convention, the mission, is in Craze Folly. Now, how the heck, realistically, by the way, guys, this is the Ziggurat. This is the giant prison. Let's see if we can get up to the top. Here we go. I think there might be a, in fact, I'm almost certain there's a badge up here. Let's see, is there a badge up here? Yep, right there. Prisoner running away. I'm gonna... No, you're not shooting at cops in front of me. So there's a badge right here, guys. And this badge is... Flying Shark. So anyway, if there's a comic book convention or something, seriously, are you telling me that they're going to put the convention in Craze Folly, which is a zone so dangerous, even superheroes don't go into it until they're at least mid-30s, right? Like, I'm going to put stealth on right now because it's so dangerous to go in there. And you're telling me they're going to hold a comic book convention in there? That just doesn't make any sense. That's a little weird. And that's because missions appear randomly in zones that are level appropriate for you, or lower. So they're never going to put a level 20 mission in Craze Folly, but they'll put level 30 and 40 and 45 missions in Craze Folly. And so now, I mean, look at where this is. It's all the way on the edge of the Richty War Zone, as deep into Craze Folly as you can possibly get. And this is a science fiction convention. Why would you put it there? That's... And this is where missions like this should be tagged as, like, not hazard zone, and it shouldn't be allowed to put them in hazard zones. This should be in Atlas Park. This should be in Steel Canyon. Should maybe be in Skyway City. And I'm just sort of doing this to kind of fill the map in, by the way, as you can see over here. Since I've already been up past the war wall. We're stealth, so we should be alright. And I'm just trying to get a little more of the map filled in. Eventually I want to fill all these maps in. I don't know why, I'm just a little OCD about that. This is the sort of thing... Oh! A Cray Sniper just shot at me. Yep, I avoided it, but a Cray Sniper just shot at me, I'm sure of it. Yep, a Lance Sergeant Comet. Not Cray, sorry, Nemesis Sniper. Alright, so we're about there. This is Carnival Town, where the Freak Show hang out. And I remember coming in here to hunt Freak Show a lot. Back when you had to gain... Oh, there's another badge. Right here, it looks like. Yep, I'm just showing you guys so you can see on the map. It's right south of the Carnival Town label. Right, this little dot here. It's right south of it. That dot is 71 yards north of here. So you go 71 yards south of the dot and just straight up on here, and you get this badge, which is Cirque de Freak. Okay. So now we're here. And I'm going to remember combat jump this time, and we're going to go in and defeat all villains in the building. So my guess is the little pop-up will tell us that the plants are dead, the floor is dusty, and the fluorescent flicker. There's nothing going on here today except for an ambush. So, but the mission was, would you like an easy day? You've been asked to appear at a local science fiction convention. Okay, so this is a fraudulent science fiction convention. Okay, that makes a little more sense, although obviously your alert would be up knowing you're going into Craze Folly. And why would the Richty, of all creatures, be smart enough to come up with this? I mean, they're not... How much do they know about the ways of, like, humans? You know, this is a very strange kind of mission. But anyway, we have some people to rescue. And there's one person rescued. I don't understand. I thought they were our friends. The Richty? This doesn't even make any sense. You thought the Richty were your friends? Why would you think Richty were your friends? You're a human. They hate us. That's very strange. Very, very odd. I'm not sure what this story is really supposed to be here. Of course, it's not part of a story arc. It's just a single mission. And there is a Richty lieutenant. That was actually a technical mistake. I should have made sure this guy was not a Guardian. If he'd been a Guardian or a communications officer, that would have been a mistake. You really should check that. I really should check. See, there's a comm officer right up there. And infantry, but we want to hit the comm officer first so that he can't summon. Oh, missed. And then we can get this guy. It's so nice to be able to, like, practically one-shot or two-shot these guys. Any other hostages? And this is again one of these cases where you have to make sure you crawl all over the place. There's guys there, but I saw some guys up here. And there's a hostage. And there's a Guardian. 2 Guardians, great. Or is it 1 Guardian? Looks like one Guardian and an infantry. Conscript. So we freed 2 people. Alright, and then there's a Rikti over here. So let's take this infantry guy out. Man, I love two-shotting. All the crits. Scrappers just put out so much damage. It's really fun. Alright, so let's see. Do we have anywhere else to go on this map? We do not. So I think we've been everywhere. Let's go ahead and go through the elevator. My guess is there will be maybe 2 more floors with 1 person to save on each floor, but we'll see. It could be just 1 more floor. Remember, it can be up to 5 floors in an office or a lab. I always say that. I'm not sure how many people remember that or even knew it. I know it was common knowledge among me and my friends that these maps could have max of 5 levels, but I'm not sure how many other people knew it, and I don't remember where we got the information. I don't know if we read it somewhere or we deduced it after many, many months of playing the game that we'd never seen a level above 5. I don't know. But so far, it has held true on my playthroughs on the new server here, too. So either it can't be changed, or nobody thought to change it, or nobody wants to change it. And, oh, this is quite the spawn here. There's a Guardian here. That's what I want. I want to hit the Guardian. Oh man, I double critted the Dragon Sail. That was sweet. Got a clue. And we completed the mission. What's the clue say? One of the hostages says, "My buddies and I, we call ourselves the Brotherhood of our other selves. See, we reached out." Oh, you're idiots. We reached out to the Rikti when no one else would. We always believed that there was a way to make peace. We've been doing stuff for them, telling them about our culture, lobbying for less stringent laws. The Rikti told us that you've been harassing them, that you were one of the main barriers to peace between our people, so we invited you here, just to hear their side of things. I guess the Rikti didn't want to talk at all, huh? Yep, you people are idiots. Okay, let's stealth up and head out. Stealthing up because it's a hazard zone. It goes up to 3 levels above us, and I just don't want to blunder into purples. Not that we can't take them at this level with all these inspirations, but while you're loading in a zone, you don't want to be getting attacked. Alright, Stephen Sheridan says, yes, I've heard of the Brotherhood. It's a group composed mostly of lost souls, the confused, the lonely, those who are looking for someone in the world to connect to. Can you believe they even think the Rikti are related to human beings? You did good work rescuing these people. And now, the Organ Grinders. We have a story arc. Alright. Hey, I've been hearing rumors that Cray is covering up the fact that one of their labs was taken over by the Rikti a couple of days ago. It's one of their facilities in Cray's Folly. Well, I'm already here, so yes, let's investigate the lab. And now we're on a story arc. Yay. So this is, I think, is this our 2nd story arc or 3rd story arc at this level, in this level range? Not really sure. This is the circus. And it's really funny because they call these things like Carnival Town and the circus and stuff. But there's actually, and this was all put in when this was the highest level you could get, level 35, level 40. But in Peregrine Island and in the level 41 to 50 game, there's an actual group called the Carnival of Shadows. And that group is carnies. So it's sort of weird that the Freak Show have all these carnival references. What am I doing here? Gotta go around. That the Freak Show have all these carnival references when there actually is a carnival group called the Carnival of Shadows. Well, it's obviously a Cray lab with Cray standing out front. I think we can make it in without them bothering me, and yes we can. Bye, Cray. Alright, so secure locks on the doors are busted, revealing that there may be some truth to the rumor that this lab was overrun by the Rick D. So now we're going to find either Cray and or Rick D in here. And sure enough, we've got both, right? So let's see, on this side we've got some Rick D and we got a Guardian, so he's our first target. Takes him out. I absolutely love being able to take him out in 2 shots like that, because it means they can't throw up any defenses. Alright. You can see we get an awful lot of experience for that. There's nobody over there. Alright, let's fill the map in. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I always like to see the detail on the map so I can be sure that I have dead ends and so forth, as you know. Guardian, Elite Guard, Garo. There's 2 Guardians. Alright, that's going to be rough. And my guess is there are guys on the side too. So I'm going to go ahead and taunt the Cray and pull. I'm not going to be able to prevent the Guardians from using their shields. There's no way to do that. But, yep, and they're fighting, but the Guardians are going to buff and shield the Cray, which is really funny. Yep, he just shielded him. But, too bad he's dead. Or defeated. Man, Stormkick does such great damage now. Where's the other Guardian? Alright, well, let's taunt this guy. Ouch. Come on. Come to me. There you are. Let's knock you down. And pummel you. I like the sound of the Rick D teleports. I actually like just about everything about the Rick D. I like the design. I like their weapons. I love the sound effects that a lot of their stuff does. They sound very alien. They're very cool. Look at that. 1 shot with a crit. There's another Guardian. Let's take him out. So we're investigating the Rick D plot. I don't know exactly what that's going to mean in terms of like what we have to do. Obviously over aggroed here, but I'm not concerned because it's just Rick D, and obviously we do pretty well against them, as you can see. And all we got left is the Lieutenant. Come on. Is he inside the wall? So yeah, I was trying to do some knockback to him to get him out of the wall. And there we go. Nice. Once again, there could be up to 5 levels here. I have no idea what exactly it is that we're investigating, and I still have super jump. I could have sworn I pressed combat jump. Alright, so let's go this way. There's a comm officer here, so we're going to try to take him out first. There we go. So the comm officer doesn't quite get the summon off if you hit him fast enough. He's not like the death shamans of the Banished Pantheon, where they absolutely will always get it off, no matter how hard you hit them. Okay, there's no... doesn't look like there's a communication officer or a Guardian here, so I'll just work on the Lieutenant. And he's done. And now the drone. Yep, and as you can see, high defense for the drones. And there's so there's going to be, this is going to be a 2 elevator level. So there's 1 elevator. Let's clean up what we already know exists on this other section here before we go to the other level. Oh, Guardian, darn it. As you can see, yellow Rick D are no problem. If I were just facing things like the Rick D, it would be well worth it to bump this up to +2. What I'm probably going to do is bump up to +2 pretty soon. I think Circle of Thorns would be almost impossible at +2 if they're giving me +3s. But otherwise, we're doing really well. And there's essentially no risk. Okay, that's a dead end also. So at that point, it's worth bumping the difficulty, because there should be some pretty serious, significant challenges, and there really aren't. I wish they would put those ramps in the base maps. These ramps like this. You can put these kind of walkways, or whatever you want to call it, up, but you can't really put... Oh wow, 2 comm officers. This is going to be a little challenging. There's a Rickety monkey. You can put these things up, like to make an overhead walkway, but the ramps, like the level changing ramps like this thing here and this thing here, they don't have in the base editor. I kind of wish they did. Alright, so since we're here, we'll take this elevator and then we'll come back for the other one if we need it. Assuming we need it. So, investigate the Rickety plans. We still don't have any of those. Okay, this is a dead end. Clears that up. Then we're going to go this way. This is a dead end. And this is a dead end. Alright, let's hit the drone with Focus Chi. Wow, even with Focus Chi I missed. Got him. Alright, let's see what's around in here. Okay, let's see. There's a clue. There's a guardian up there. Let's take out the comm officer down here first. And now the guardian. Alright, and now the rest of them are cake. Oh, he got his shield off on one guy. That's a shame. I should be able to get him though. He's only +1. It's not giving him that much more defense. And now all we have is the drone. Which, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. It's a pain, because you miss it 3 or 4 times, but... Yep, that was 4 out of 5. But we still got it. And now we click the glowy. Found a clue. A human lug recently removed by a cadaver stolen from a cadaver stolen by the Rickety. And that's the cadaver. Okay. So now we're going to go back around to over here. And so there'll be something behind this door, I think. There's usually nothing over here, and once again there is not. I hear a glowy. Guardian! Wasn't fast enough again. Oh, and he shielded the drone. That's bad. It's going to be almost impossible to hit that thing. Let's see what our 2 hit is. 55% chance? I'm surprised it's that high. Got it. So there's another glowy over here, and another body. Okay. And another clue. Found organ data from a lab infested with Richti. Detailed analysis of human organs. And another clue. We've got a human lung and a human liver. Oh, what are they doing, these guys? This sounds like something quite sick. Some kind of Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein's Richti. Richti-Stein. And we're almost another level now. See, now we're leveling too fast. Nothing I can do about it. Well, I mean, I guess I could turn off the leveling, but at this stage, I don't know if I should do that. Given that I don't remember how many story arcs we've done in this level range. I think this is our second. So we should be okay. We still have levels 38, 37, 38, 39 to do 3 more story arcs after this one. Okay, so now all I gotta do is defeat all. So that means we gotta go back to the other level. There should be one more. Right, because we had a bottom level, we went up. We had the 3 elevators with the 2 on the flanks. We've done one of those 2. My guess is there'll just be one other one. That's 4 of the 5 possible floors. And usually, when they have this layout, this only leads to 2 more levels. You usually come in on this level, and then these 2 lead to more levels. Now, it's possible we could have missed somebody along the way, because as you know, I frequently do that. But I don't think so this time, actually. I think I've been pretty good at catching most of them. Alright, Communications Officer Lieutenant first. Look at that, one shot at him with a crit. A focus cheat crit. Oh, more guys. Where did they come from? Unless that's an ambush. Huh. I don't know where they came from. I mean, if they were over here, I think they would have been deeper into the room, so I don't know. What's weird is they teleport away and then they run right back to you, so like why? Why would you teleport away if you're gonna run right back to me? We investigate the body, and the body has kidneys removed. Guardian. Take him out. And now, the headman. Okay, so that takes him out. There's a comm officer here. Oh. Should have had him there. Got him. Now the infantry. Done. And there's another glowy. That's going to be the kidneys, right? Oh, lung, liver, heart. So there's still a kidney because kidneys were missing. Or a kidney was missing. Alright, so that's a dead end. That's a dead end. That's a dead end. But there was something down here. Guardian. I still couldn't stop him. Wow. Alright, now we're gonna focus G this guy. Alright. Guardian. Kick. Nope, couldn't stop him. Yeah, sometimes you just can't stop them from doing the buff, but it's alright, we did okay. There's another body here. And another fridge. Okay, so we're just gonna have to go to these two spots on the west and south sides of this room. So let's head south first. And there's nobody here. Is there anybody on the side? Sometimes there is. No. Cray and Ricky. There's a communications guy over there. The conscripts fall really fast, I will say that. I wonder if I hadn't defeated the Cray, but I defeated all the Ricky, if it would count. Another Guardian. So as you can see, guys, with yellow cons, this is really no problem. Haven't really had to take a knee. I will probably after this, but that's because I like walked into 2 or 3 spawns at once. After fighting 2 spawns before that at once, so like I did 2 spawns, didn't rest and did 2 spawns, so yeah, we'll have to take a knee now, but it's okay to take a knee once or twice in a mission. I just don't like doing it all the time. 3 misses in a row. And the mission is complete. We don't need a rest. We're done. Stealth, and we head out. Alright, so I'm going to finish up by calling our contact. And he says the Cray finally admitted that their lab was taken over, but they claim the Paragon protectors cleared it out. Typical. Let's look at what you found. So the Rigti were collecting data on human organs. I have the feeling this is part of some larger plot. And then he says he got a report here. He's got a report here that the Brickstown Infirmary had their entire supply of blood stolen right out of their storage facility. The only sign of force entry was through a liquid waste disposal chute. So I think it's safe to assume the perps came in through the sewers. They can't treat any patients until someone has recovered the stolen blood. So we're going to have to do that. But we'll do that at another time. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes.